Community Healing Network welcomes you to its inaugural Kwanzaa ritual. This is the start of a big week for CHN. We launch our first Kwanzaa celebration and we kick off CHN Connect, our online platform for all things CHN. My name is Mosi Kamal Kitwana. I'm a board member with Community Healing Network. And I'd like to open this segment with libation. Of course, this is the tradition among African people that gatherings begin with libation and reflection and honoring the ancestors. I'm going to ask that we think of three ancestors. And I'm going to call their name as I call them. I'd like you to call the name of your ancestors, those that you've chosen to honor. And then we'll close the libation with a sense of connection to them and the flow of history, as well as our role in history. So, Robert Covington, George Pearson, Mary Covington, to all those named and unnamed, to those known and to those unknown, in honor of our ancestors, we say Ashe. All right. Thank you. Now we are fully convened in spirit with our ancestors and, of course, with ourselves and our children. From here, I'd like to just walk through very quickly the Kwanzaa symbols and just to share with you. Today marks the first day of Kwanzaa, Umoja, and every day through the week we're going to have a candle lighting ceremony for the principle of the day, and we'd like to invite you to join us for that. And this outline of the symbols won't be repeated, but it's to orient us for the rest of the week and hopefully contribute to all of us having a happy Kwanzaa. So let me begin with the Masao. The Masao are the fruits of our labor. Of course, you know Kwanzaa means first fruits, and it's based on a harvest celebrations in Africa. And of course, crops and harvest are a key to that celebration, the fruits of our labor and our work across the year. The Mkeka, which is here, represents, it's a mat under which all of the symbols of Kwanzaa rest. It represents our culture, our values, our history, the foundation of the way we live today, and the foundation for what we will create in the future. The Kanara represents the roots, the history of our people, the struggle, the connections of family from antiquity up through this very moment, and of course into the future for all those that are coming. And speaking of those who are coming, the Mahindi is the corn, and the seeds of the corn represents that ever abundant fertility, seeds of birth, new children, new generations, all emerging and continuing in perpetuity. So that is Mahindi. The Kikombe cha Umoja is the unity cup. This is the vehicle for tying us together. If we were together, we would all at least symbolically sip from that during the course of the candle lighting ritual. And the Shishumbi Saba are the 7 candles. They represent each of the principles of the Nguzo Saba. And last but not least, Zawadi, which are gifts. Often they are books or crafts, and they represent a little bit of joy we share with our children and one another, just to recognize and show appreciation for one another over the course of the year. So those are the 7 symbols of Kwanzaa. I want to wish you all a happy Kwanzaa and a wonderful new year. Asante Sana.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that was better. Thank you. Yeah, I played it back and timed it. I knew I needed to speed it up. The more you do it, the more relaxed you get, I guess. If I'm really bad, I'll just take a drink and I'll be blazing through it. Let me see what the timing was. Oh, then I cut